Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to start this video off by saying I am so extremely sorry that I missed Thursday's upload. I've been super unmotivated this week just with everything in general, but I will be sure to have 3 uploads for you out next week. However, this morning I am back with another room renovation series. Today I did Oliver's new bedroom, so let's get into that clip. Alright, and here we go, you guys. I first started off and I knew I wanted to create some type of canopy something in Oliver's room that kind of gave off like a foresty vibe, and I wasn't too sure what I really wanted to do. As you can tell, I was like, maybe I can use these pillars, and then I was like, no, I don't know. I just really didn't know what I wanted to use, so I ended up grabbing the stuff from Lacy's bedroom and using that to kind of create the outline for Oliver's bed. I really had, so sorry if you hear my guinea pigs in the background. I really had no clue what I wanted to do with this room. I just knew I wanted it to be kind of foresty themed. So I took these pieces and I was like, okay, what can I do with this bed to make it specifically for Oliver that kind of separates it and differentiates it from the bed that Lacy already has in her room. And it does still kind of look pretty similar once you get to the end of this video and watch the tour, but I do think that I did my best at like making this look like a bed that kind of was different than Lacy's and kind of fit the style that I wanted in this room. So it took me a second to be able to get these pillars back here, and they did eventually end up lopsided. Like the ones on the back are smaller and like more closer in than the ones on the front. So when I get to the part of making the actual outside of the bed, like the top of the little canopy bed, it does get a little wonky, but don't worry about that too much. You really can't tell once you actually get into the game, and I was not about to go back and fix it. Since this build actually didn't take me very long, it took me about an hour, but I just really didn't want to go back and do it again. So I'm gonna play some music while we're doing this, and you guys can go ahead and watch the speed build or skip forward to when I start talking again. Alright, and you girls back. I honestly just hate talking for as long as this video is, especially like in Lacy's video, which was like 32 minutes long. I was like, yeah, no. But I played about 5 minutes worth of music. As you can see, I started decorating Oliver's room now. We finally got the bed built. I'm working on his desk area right now, and I decided on this cute little corkboard that kind of matched the vibe of his room. So I decided to add some sticky notes and some pictures. Comment down below what you think I should put on these pictures, like what decals I should use, like what you guys think. Comment down below because I don't know what to put in them. And then obviously adding more vines. These are so tedious to place because if you place them wrong, they can look really stupid and it looks bad. And you guys will see that in a second when I start working on the dresser area. I was trying to like place them on the window and they looked really bad. So I was just trying to look for like a dresser that kind of fit the vibe of the room that I had already built, and I really couldn't find one, so this is the best one I could find, and I kind of colored it to match the vibe of his room already. Adding some plants, and this is when I started adding mushrooms everywhere. But I'm gonna add some plants and some lights onto his dresser in a second, and make it super cute. I do think I kept this bare, yeah, it looks like I did. This room is so much fun to build, and I've actually never built a room this fast before. There is, like, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of detail, but the bed is actually what took me the most amount of time, and I've never been able to build a custom piece of furniture like that, that fast. Mind you, I did just buy Transform Plus and copy and paste the pieces from Lacy's room. But either way, they still looked really good. And here's where the disaster started. I wasn't sure really what I wanted to do with these lanyards. And like, as you can tell, they kind of just like started looking weird on the window. And I was like, yeah, no. They still do look a little funky, but I do need them there since there's furniture there. And that was kind of like my whole point of the room, was to have like the vines where all the furniture was, just to add that little vibe. And I started adding some vines in this corner so that I could add his little reading nook. I'm still wondering what I should do with this little stump, because I really want to add this stump chair that I just showed you guys into this room, but I don't know where to put it. So I went with the log chair instead because I felt like the stump didn't fit the corner that we already had. But maybe I'll switch it once I figure out what to do with the corner a little bit more. This corner ended up turning into a cute little reading corner. We all know that Oliver will never probably ever use this corner, but you know what? He has it. He can use it if he wants. I added some books and this light. I'm not too sure how I feel about this light either. I may get rid of it. It's kind of no point. And then I started messing around with some carpets. I didn't really know what I really wanted to do here. The carpet, like, I tried to do that like click one that people do, but then I realized I didn't color it. So sorry guys, it's 11:30. And I was like, yeah, no, and then I went to do it again and I was like, maybe no carpet. Alright, and at this point I was pretty much done. The only thing left that I had to add was the shades. So I colored them to match his room, and they ended up looking really good. You guys will see it in the tour in a minute or so. This room actually was like the first type of like cottagecore type room that I've ever built. And we are done after about an hour or so of building. So this is Oliver's new bedroom. When you walk in, it's a very foresty type vibe. This is definitely a new vibe for Oliver, but I really wanted to try it out since it is kind of the vibe we're looking at going into when we move into our new house. So obviously this is our vacation house, so it's kind of our trial and error house, but we started with just like a little replica of Lacy's bed, but a kind of more foresty style with these pillars and these garlands all over the place. We have these pretty cool lights over here, and if you look around, you'll see some of these mushrooms hidden around here. If you turn this way, this is his little dresser area. He has a ton of plants and a lamp, and all these curtains actually come down. I just think it looks really cool to have these like 3 open, just because it brings in light, but still has that like texture on the wall. This is Oliver's desk area. He has his computer and all of his stuff here and some more vines, and then he also has this little reading nook. There are like a few decals that I do want to add. Oh my goodness gracious. There are a few decals that I want to add around my house, or around his room, that just like scream Oliver, but I haven't really gotten to that point yet. So you guys will definitely be seeing that sometime soon in our upcoming videos. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every single time we post a new video. Bye guys. Mwah.